mid-size SUV segment is blooming and Honda is trying to garner a big share of it. How? Well, with the help of Elevate. And this is an all-new product not just for the Indian market but globally. But what exactly it is, what all do you get in the Elevate, that's what I'll be telling you in this video. So stay tuned till the end as we kick things off. Design first. Well, over to the front you get a high set bonnet and this nose, it's flat. And what you get here is this large chunky piece of grille that is finished in piano black. Lower down the chin you get a silver scuff plate and a very thick chrome strip is what you get on the top, and it merges neatly with LED headlamps. And of course these headlamp units look good. Now talking of this bonnet, it gets some subtle creases to have that muscle proportions into it, and as we move over to the side we can see that the small C-shaped LED fog lamp housing looks neat too. These alloy wheels, they are finished in diamond cut treatment and they measure 17 inches. Over to the side you get a class leading wheelbase of over 2,600 millimeters, and the glass area, it feels large too. Sadly the doors are open right now, but as we move a little backwards we can see that there's no quarter glass over here, and there is this thick C pillar which Honda says that the C and D pillar are neatly integrated into each other. The roof rails, they are chunky as well, and over to the rear you get these inverted L-shaped LED headlamps and this light bar so that the LED tail lamp cluster is connected. And this rear I think looks much better in comparison to its nose. What do you guys think of it? Let us know in the comments below. And as we talk of its road presence or proportions, I can tell you that this car is nearly 4.3 meters long, almost 1.7 meters wide and close to 1.7 meters in height. Now let's get inside and see what's there. Well, getting inside the elevator is not a tough task, although the ground clearance stands at 220 millimeters. The car is not very jacked up, but you still feel that you are sitting at a seat position that gives you a commanding view of the road. Although it's a very balanced proportion, I would say. And coming back to this steering wheel, it feels very chunky and it's a really neat unit to hold on to and comes straight off from the Honda City, and so is the case with the instrument cluster. But this dashboard, it is an all-new unit, and what is really special about the Elevate is the all-new 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment unit which comes with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and this is the first in Honda's lineup. So we are seeing this screen for the first time and expecting that it might soon make its way to the city as well. Now talking of the touch and feel, well, only this portion feels soft touch. There's wood veneer over here and the topmost part of the dash doesn't feel that great. It's hard plastic overall. The seats, they are supportive, they feel premium, very much like the City, so is the case with the gear lever. And interestingly, you get a lot of storage spaces. For example, you get a wireless phone charger here, there are two cup holders, you can keep some knickknacks here around the handbrake. There's the center armrest as well, and Honda is giving you two USB ports along with a power adapter, and this is the button to control your wireless phone charger. A panoramic sunroof, no, that's not available here. What you get instead is a very small sunroof. Slightly disappointing, but the overall touch and feel of this cabin feels nice. Descriptive views on this will come when we are driving this car and spend some time with it. For now, let's hop on to the rear seats, although I think that sitting three abreast would be a tough squeeze there. Let's have a look there. As for the rear seats of the Elevate, well, they look really plush and the contours are neat too. On the whole, they feel very comfortable. And as regards for features, what you do get are these rear AC vents along with this charging port. Well, there are no rare curtains over here, but you do get an 8-speaker sound system. Another neat touch over here are these comfy headrests. But to get this armrest out, you have to shove your hand into the cavity because there's no tab over here. But on the whole, this seating position, it feels comfortable. As for first impressions, I can say that this can be a very comfortable rear seat for long distances. As for the boot, you get around 450 liters of trunk volume, which will be good for your weekend trips. And that being said, the Honda Elevate can be a really good car. Now under the bonnet of the Honda Elevate, what you get is a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder naturally aspirated motor borrowed from Honda City itself, and it puts out 121 PS of peak power against 145 Nm of max torque. Gearbox options, you get two, a 6-speed manual and a CVT. No torque converter, no DCT, nothing of that actual automatic gearbox unit. A CVT is what you get. A very reliable setup, we have seen it in the city. A strong hybrid is not available as of now. It might make its way to the Elevate in the near future. For that, we'll have to wait. And for another thing that we'll have to wait is how good is the Elevate to drive. And on that note, I'm your host Mohit Barbaj. Will now sign off. Take care. But before you turn your screens off, let us know what do you think about the Elevate, how's this video, and if you happen to buy this car, let us know in the comments below because we have some more information to share with you about the Honda Elevate.